And what is up, gang? Thank you for checking out Sledgehammer TV today. The 2019 Money in the Bank match has been finalized. The fields have been set. 8 men, 8 women, both vying for a chance to grab that briefcase and secure themselves a future championship opportunity somewhere down the line. And today we are focusing in on the men's matchup, and we are going to give you a 2K19 simulation and 2K19 prediction on what is going to happen at this year's Money in the Bank. To me, 50% of the men that were chosen in this matchup have absolutely no business being there, and we are going to touch upon some of that as we get ready to call this matchup. My name is Nick Nightmare, and I will be calling the action for you on this WWE 2K19 simulation right here and right now on the Sledgehammer Wrestling Show. Let's do it.
Sledgehammer Wrestling Show.
Alright, wrestling fans, let's get this simulation underway. Money in the Bank coming at us in just a couple of weeks, and I have put all 8 men in this match, and we are going to see what 2K19 says is going to happen. Hopefully, if they love me, it's going to be a guy like Andrade Cien Almas. But let's get this started with, look at this fucking picture. I would rather stare at this flaming fucking wolf for 24 straight hours without being allowed to sleep instead of seeing this fucking bald bellhop, dumbwaiter looking, concierge outfit wearing Constable Corbin dickhead. Former constable, if you want to be nice about it. To me, this guy is just an absolute waste of money. He is a waste of roster space. He has zero charisma. He is totally just devoid of the ability to rein you in and get you to give two shits about what he says. Look at this fucking guy. Look at his stupid bald head and this ridiculous outfit. Part of me thinks Vince McMahon put him in this outfit to cover up the tattoos, but then why isn't The Undertaker coming out dressed like a fucking bellhop? Fucking Hooters waiter. There's no waiters at Hooters. What are we talking about? It's all waitresses with big boobs. Baron Corbin pisses me off so much. He just see what he does to me. I wish I didn't even have to put him in this matchup. A former failure with the Money in the Bank briefcase. Just an absolute waste of space in this matchup. This is not the type of person you want to see in a Money in the Bank. And neither is this guy, Braun Strowman. Look at this. The first 2 people I'm announcing to you guys are 2 failed Money in the Bank losers. And if you know anything about backstage and what's going on behind the scenes, or you listen to my show on the regular, you know that these guys were taken away from that and just totally squashed after winning Money in the Bank due to their arrogant nature backstage, thinking their shit don't stink and that they got big stars in their eyes and that they run the show. Braun Strowman is terrible now. Essentially, Braun Strowman is playing the part of the Big Show, and I hate when the Big Show was in a Money in the Bank ladder match. And now we got this guy, Drew McIntyre, the most generic heel I have seen on Monday Night Raw. Vince McMahon ruined him. He came up from NXT with a lot of hype and a lot of pomp and circumstance, and he could have been something great. But Vince McMahon just turned him into Kevin Nash 2.0. So what do we got? We got Baron Corbin, who's an equal of Kane. We got the Big Show equal in Braun Strowman, and now we got a generic fucking version of Big Daddy Cool Diesel. 3 people who have no business being in here. These are not the type of personalities and body types and wrestlers that you want to see in a Money in the Bank ladder match. At the very least, maybe 1. And I would be forgiving if it was only Drew McIntyre. But then you got McIntyre, Strowman, and Corbin in this matchup. Monday Night Raw's side of things just looks like a heap of flaming garbage. And now our first competitor from the SmackDown Live side, another guy who is unnecessary in this matchup. A veteran, an old school guy, Randy Orton. The Viper is vicious. The Viper can pull off some nice things in a Money in the Bank. That RKO comes out of nowhere all the time, and it's always very exciting. But do you want Randy Orton to win the Money in the Bank this year? Do you want Randy Orton to have the ability to become World Heavyweight Champion at any time? A lot of people calling this guy Randy Borton. I don't necessarily subscribe to that, but recently Bill Goldberg is even disrespecting a guy like Randy Orton. And I'm not into that. I just don't feel Randy Orton in this situation. This would be a much better spot for a guy like a Kevin Owens or a guy like Sami Zayn. Instead of talking shit every fucking week, he should have been put into a program to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match. It's just that type of a superstar that you want to see. Guys more like this guy, Finn Balor. And I chose him in his regular outfit because we all know the fucking Demon ain't coming out for Money in the Bank. The Demon should come out. He would want to take any advantage that he could have if you think about it. But the Demon is not coming to Money in the Bank, and that's my prediction, and that's why I put him in this ridiculous outfit. And I'm going to cut away from it before we see Kevin Dunn's favorite crotch shot, which they even had to get into 2K19. Finn Balor being in this match does not bother me. He's the Intercontinental Champion. It makes sense that he would be part of this matchup, but at the same token, why isn't Samoa Joe in this match? The United States Champion could also be in this matchup as well. It at least has a feeling of believability. People that are walking around with championships should be allowed in this matchup. That's just my story. I'm sticking to it. Finn Balor, I don't believe, has much of a chance winning. Neither do I believe Mustafa Ali has much of a chance winning. But again, this is the type of a superstar you want to see in a match like this. Guys that aren't afraid to take risks, use their body to the limit. You don't want 6, 7 feet tall lumbering jerk-offs in the ring, throwing furniture around and just throwing these guys around like nothing, struggling to climb the ladder and all this shit because they're so fucking big. You want these kind of guys. Guys that move like a cat. Guys that have agility and speed and can do tremendous things when given the opportunity in a match just like this. So, Mustafa Ali, no chance in my eyes of winning this thing. This is my pick. This is my pick right here. Andrade Cien Almas. I don't care if you chop up his name and take it all away. This guy can be a premier heel on the WWE brand. He has been my choice to be fast-tracked for success. And there would be no better way to relaunch him than by giving him the Money in the Bank this year and allowing him to cash it in at a big moment. Giving him Money in the Bank puts him back in the upper mid-card part of everything, and it just makes sense to have a guy like Almas take that next step. You could also have that same argument right here. Ricochet. Ricochet, one of the most talented high flyers I have ever seen. A man that could be capable of doing some spectacular things at Money in the Bank. He is going to put his body on the line probably more than any of the other guys out there. And this guy can be the #1 guy. He's a future world champion. His size works against him, yes. His promo ability works against him, yes. But this guy is a premier talent and deserves to be featured in such. If he wins this matchup, I will not be upset. And here we go. The bell sounds, and we have got action. Action all over the place already. This is one of the type of matches that are hard as shit to call because there's just so much going on. Sit out powerbomb by Drew McIntyre on Ali, who is very smart and gets to the outside. Yes, we are calling this thing like they are actual wrestlers, not computer-generated avatars. We're going to have fun. That's what we do here on Sledgehammer TV. We got Constable Dickhead assaulting Finn Balor on the inside. Lots of action on the outside. Already spilling out of control, seemingly. Mustafa Ali and Drew McIntyre going at it. Backbreaker by Drew McIntyre on the entrance ramp. Braun Strowman already taking out the ladders, trying to use some furniture. Finn Balor with a dropkick off the top rope to Randy Orton. Baron Corbin looks to take advantage of this situation as well. Has Randy on his shoulders, dropping him face first into the ring post. Oh my God. Why does Baron Corbin get any offense here? He should already be dead on the floor. Oh man. Everything's starting to break down a little bit. Everybody's pairing off. Almas is down on the outside. Braun Strowman taking care of Ricochet as we got a brawl ensuing and continuing between Mustafa Ali and Drew McIntyre. Oh, Andrade Cien Almas dropped on the back of his neck right on that steel ladder. Holy shit. Braun Strowman tossing him around like a bag of laundry now. Baron Corbin and Randy Orton continue to go at it. Ali and McIntyre still laser focused in on one another. Hang on a second, I spoke too soon. Baron Corbin coming in to ruin the party as always. Outside the ring, we got Ricochet and Finn Balor. That's a matchup that we could see going on into 2019. If they didn't move Finn Balor for Monday Night Raw, definitely a high-profile matchup there. Those two guys could tear it down unlike any other. Wait a minute. What is going on at the top part of your screen there? We see Andrade setting up a ladder. Oh, Hurricane Rana to the big Braun Strowman. How did he get that big hunk of meat over? Mustafa Ali reaching at his knee. Baron Corbin having his way with the little guy right now. Finn Balor is out cold on the outside. McIntyre and Orton now going at it at the bottom of your screen. Baron Corbin in complete control thus far. This is pissing me off just seeing him in such a tremendous... Oh, thank God, Ali got him with a reverse DDT. Ricochet now carrying the hardware, gets a shot in on Mustafa and continues to try to beat him down, but gets a right hand from Baron Corbin for his troubles. I hate even saying this guy's name. Finn Balor sent to the outside by Corbin. Almas looking to set up for something big. Braun Strowman set up on the ladder. Almas gets inside, looking to go for something, but gets interrupted. Gets interrupted by Finn Balor and Andrade. Nobody looking to take advantage at this moment. Orton and McIntyre can... Oh, RKO out of nowhere! Drew McIntyre has been busted wide open. He is a bloody mess outside the ring. Baron Corbin now picking up Finn Balor and dropping his throat across that steel ladder. Oh my God. Vicious. Organized chaos is the best way to describe a match such as this. Braun Strowman now the biggest, strongest, lumbering oaf in the matchup, using that ladder to his advantage, taking out all comers. Finn Balor has Baron Corbin up and returns the favor. Receipt ticket to Baron Corbin, dropping his throat across the steel ladder. Wait a minute. Braun Strowman's got his hands on the briefcase. Strowman's got his fingers on the briefcase. He's trying to pull it down. Almas cannot wedge that ladder from beneath his feet. The guy's just too big and heavy. He still has the briefcase. He's not getting it off. The guy is as inept in this video game as he is on the main roster. Guy can't even take a briefcase off. What is he doing? Playing tiddlywinks up there? Finally, two guys take the ladder out from underneath him. Look out! Andrade catches him. An electric chair drop. Herculean effort by Andrade. Superhuman strength on display. Oh, Baron Corbin sends Balor crashing through the ladder on the top part of the screen. The action is really starting to pick up here. Hard to take everything in and keep track of everything that's going on. Bodies are just sprawled out all over the place. Impressive maneuver by Constable Dickhead on Andrade Cien Almas. We got some ferocious action happening on the outside. Randy Orton was going for a suplex, but gets knocked off his feet by Drew McIntyre. Everything continues to sprawl out on the outside. Nobody really looking to go up and get that briefcase since Braun Strowman has tried. Baron Corbin now setting up the ladder, but decides elsewise and attacks Andrade Cien Almas. Oh, outside the ring, Mustafa Ali reverse DDT on Finn Balor. That's another dream matchup scenario. Oh, standing Spanish fly. That would take out anybody. Baron Corbin just gets busted wide open. Yeah! Bleeding like a stuffed pig thanks to Andrade. Everything's starting to get very vicious. Ricochet reverses out of that suplex. Misses with a low blow. Andrade Cien Almas busted open as well now by Braun Strowman. We have got 3 athletes bloodied in this matchup so far. Another ladder shot to the head of Andrade. That is not going to bode well for the bleeding. Drew McIntyre out on the floor at the bottom of your screen. Andrade and Corbin. Somebody else has just been busted open. Ricochet has been busted open. This match has become a bloodbath. End of days. Oh my God. Somebody get Baron Corbin. What the fuck, man? 4 men busted wide open in this matchup. That is what it means to them to get their chance at that Money in the Bank contract. Baron Corbin now lumbering his way up to the top. Oh my God, somebody get him. Somebody get him. Thank you, Drew McIntyre. I will never root for you ever any harder than I'm rooting for you right now in this simulation as Randy Orton now gets busted open. Corbin and McIntyre trading blows at the top of the ladder. Corbin seems to be gaining the advantage. Somebody get up there and stop this. Baron Corbin, another step up. He's got his fingers on the briefcase. He's got his fingers on the briefcase. No! Oh my God. Why? Why? I don't understand why. 2K19, do you hate me, bro? What the hell? Even in this video game, this man is the bane of my existence. I cannot escape the wrath of Constable Corbin Dickhead. If this is what actually happens at Money in the Bank, I am going to be furious. Absolutely furious. Look at his face. Oh my God. If something like that actually went down at Money in the Bank, I might be okay with it. But look at this. Who wants to see this? Who wants to see this fucking bellhop, dumbwaiter, bald-headed moron holding the Money in the Bank contract again? He is one of the ones that failed miserably with it. He does not deserve to be put back in that position. He's probably the one guy, other than Roman Reigns, that nobody wants to see. And if they are going to show him to us, at least change him up a little bit. Let him grow his hair back. Let him get out of this fucking outfit. Do something. Make him stop talking. That would be a very big help. Why has Baron Corbin won this matchup? Oh my God, this better not be what happens at Money in the Bank. This was freaking... But I was not expecting that. I was definitely not expecting that. I wanted Andrade Cien Almas to win even in this simulation. This is a bullshit simulation. I almost want to hit the restart button and do this all over again. God! Now I wish I didn't even make this video, but... making videos what we do, and hopefully you guys got a good laugh and were able to follow along with me. I hope I did a good job for you guys commentating this thing. You guys can let me know of that in the comment section down below, which as always is property of all the Sledgeheads of Sledgehammer TV. Keep it respectful and keep it fun, or find yourself on the outside looking in. As always, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more of these, let me know. Do not forget, because now we have the capability to be one of the most awesome looking and top-notch channels that can do way more than just bring the hammer down on Raw and SmackDown every week. We got Hammer in Hollywood coming back to the channel. We are going to do more and more game simulations. We're going to do the women for you guys as well, just because it's fun for me to do. And I want to thank you guys for being here with me once again. Smash that thumbs up. Share this video with each and every one of your wrestling buddies all over the wrestling world, especially if they need to be tortured by seeing Baron Corbin win this fucking Money in the Bank briefcase. That, my friends, is going to do it. My name is Nick Nightmare. I was calling your action. This is the rest of the team. Thor the Sledgehammer, the official Sledgehammer of the Sledgehammer Wrestling Show. His tag team partner, the World Heavyweight Champion of all the microphones in all the world, Mr. Blue the Snowball. The most important member of the team, as always, is each and every one of you, and I hope to see you guys all week long as we bring the hammer down on everything WWE related leading into 2019's Money in the Bank. And if it happens like this, you can be sure the hammer will fall. That, my friends, is going to do it, and we are out of here, and we will see you next time right here on your new favorite wrestling show, the Sledgehammer Wrestling Show, only on Sledgehammer TV right here on YouTube.com. Boom!